Choosing the best performing stocks is crucial for boosting your portfolio's performance. Here are 5 top stocks that are showing significant growth potential for 2025. With the market's strong bull run continuing and showing so far no sign of slowing down, these stocks are amongst our picks that could offer substantial returns. Let's kick things off with Apple, a true titan that has been going head to head with Nvidia for the title of the world's most valuable company. Both are hovering just under that mind-blowing $3.5 trillion market cap, which really puts into perspective just how massive these companies have become. Here's one thing to note about Apple. Citi have named it their top AI pick for 2025. Why? Well, they're planning some game-changing AI updates for their iPhone that could trigger what they're calling a super upgrade cycle. Wedbush Securities also thinks Apple could hit $4 trillion in market cap by 2025. Apple consistently proves the skeptics wrong. Remember when everyone said the iPhone market was saturated, or when they claimed Apple couldn't innovate anymore? Well, the charts tell a very different story. From January 2019 to January 2022, we saw a massive 410% climb. Things got quiet, sideways until May 2024, but in June 2024, that's when investors would have raised an eyebrow with a breakout from consolidation, making the stock climb 19% to July highs. Right now, we're in another consolidation period. A break above the all-time high, and we could see $250 reached, then every $50 after that. Don't be surprised if we hit $500 in 2025. Now that might sound aggressive, but remember, this is Apple we're talking about, and with their AI initiatives ramping up, we could see some serious momentum. Okay, next up is Hilton Hotels. Now, this might have flown under your radar, but it's been quietly crushing it with a 40% gain in 2024 alone. What I like about Hilton is how they've adapted to changing travel trends. 2024 was what they call the year of the great recharge. Think sleep retreats, mindful drinking, wellness rooms. But 2025, they're seeing a blend of relaxation and adventure, where travelers want to maximize every single moment of their time away. What really impresses me about Hilton is their ability to stay ahead of consumer trends. They're not just selling hotel rooms anymore, they're selling experiences, and that's exactly what today's travelers are looking for. The chart for Hilton says it all, a solid 100% climb from July 2022 to March 2024, followed by a sideways period until August. September brought the breakout we were waiting for, and now we're early in what looks like a promising uptrend. Already up 8%, I'm seeing potential towards $300, and similar to Apple, we could be looking at $500 through 2025. The travel industry's recovery has been stronger than many expected, and Hilton's positioning themselves perfectly to capitalize on this trend. Okay, next up is Meta. And what a comeback story. We're looking at a stunning 590% rise since November 2022, completely recovering from that brutal 77% decline between 2021 and 2022. So what changed? Well, everything from operational efficiency to digital advertising recovery, and of course, their massive push into AI. This is a perfect example of why you should never count out companies with a proven performance history. When it comes to AI, Meta's not playing around. Numbers suggest that they have pumped 35 to 40 billion into AI infrastructure in 2024 alone, with even bigger plans for 2025. Their open source Llama AI has been a game changer for targeting and user engagement. But Meta's not just throwing money at AI, they're strategically integrating it across their platforms. The improvements in ad targeting alone have been remarkable, and we're still in the early stages of this technology revolution. Looking at the chart, Meta's consolidating below that $600 resistance level. This is a classic pattern we love to see. Strong run up, consolidation, and then the next uptrend. Watch this one closely. A break above $600 and we could be looking at $1,000 per share in 2025. Remember, This is a company that owns some of the most valuable social media platforms in the world, and they're leading the charge in both AI and the metaverse. Next up is GoDaddy. Here's another quiet achiever that's absolutely smashed it for investors with a 100% gain since November 2023. You might know them for domain names, but their business has evolved far beyond that. Their stock performance has been nothing short of spectacular. What's driving this? Well, strong financials, joining the S&P 500 index earlier this year, and service expansion. And of course, their smart moves into AI with GoDaddy Airo. What's impressive about GoDaddy is how they've transformed from a simple domain registrar into a complete business solutions provider. They're essentially becoming a one-stop shop for small businesses. And in today's digital world, that's an incredibly powerful position to be in. Looking at their stock performance, it's now approaching $200. And while we might see some consolidation here due to the big run-up since last year, and which would actually be very healthy for the stock, once it does break out, $300 could just be the beginning for 2025. The small business digital transformation trend isn't slowing down, and GoDaddy's positioned perfectly to capitalize on this ongoing shift. Last but definitely not least is Electronic Arts, also known as EA. EA is the sleeping giant out of these 5 stocks, moving sideways since 2018 until this month's breakout to new all-time highs. Let me put this into perspective. Between 2012 and 2018, EA rocketed up 1,310%. Now, while past performance doesn't guarantee future returns, it sure does give us a very good idea of what's possible going forward. If this recent breakout holds, we could be looking at $200 initially, with potential for up to $500 through 2025. What makes EA one to watch right now is their strategic approach to gaming's future. They're not just focusing on traditional console games. They're making smart moves into mobile gaming, live services, and potentially even AI-enhanced gaming experiences. Their game lineup for 2025 looks incredibly strong, and they've got some of the most valuable franchises in gaming. The gaming industry continues to grow year after year, and EA's diversity of revenue streams positions them well for sustained growth. Apple is in a tight battle with Nvidia to reach that $4 trillion market cap first, fighting for the #1 spot of the world's most valuable company. Recently, Nvidia took back that top spot with a recent surge in stock price. In this video, I discuss how Nvidia is setting up for the next potential bull run through 2025.